Hey, okay, so this is a more advanced application. So hopefully you have watched the other application videos before this because this one kind of continues on from it, okay? So find the equation of the tangent. So as soon as you're asked to find the equation, think about that you're finding y equals mx plus b to y equals x squared, which passes through 3/8. So when you first look at this problem, it seems like it's exactly like the one we just did. Super easy. Except the difference is that 0.38 doesn't go through this point. So let's kind of visualize what this question is asking me to do by just doing a quick sketch, okay? So here's y equals x squared. The 0.38 is like here. So what it's asking me to do is find the equation of that line. So an equation that is tangent to my curve that also goes through 3/8. And same thing here. It wants me to find the equation of that line. So it's going to be tangent twice. I mean, the drawing is like terrible. It's going to be more like that. Okay, so we need to find the equation of this line. Let's not think about finding both. Let's just think about we need to find the equation of this line. To find the equation of the line, I need slope. How do I find slope? Rise over run, y2 minus y1. Well, I have one point. I have the 0.38. But I actually have another point. I have the point xy, but instead of writing y, let's write x squared. So I have 2 points on that line. So m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So x squared minus 8 over x minus 3. So that's the equation for slope, okay? What else do I know about slope? Well, I know that I actually can find an equation to find the slope of any tangent line at any point on this curve by finding the derivative. So if I find the derivative of my function, I get 2x. So m equals 2x. So if m equals this and m equals this, well then they equal each other. So I'm going to go ahead and set them equal to each other and solve for x. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x minus 3. I'm going to distribute that 2x. I'm going to put everything on one side, collect like terms, so subtract an x squared from each side, add an 8 to both sides. It's a beautiful quadratic, so two numbers that multiply to be 8 and add to be -6, so minus 4 and minus 2. So x equals 4 and x equals 2. So what I've actually just figured out is the x values of these 2 points, okay? So x is 4 and x is 2. So x is 2 and x is 4. Those are the 2 points that I have a tangent line that also goes through 3/8. So these points are this point right here on this curve. So to get the y value, I can just plug 2 in there. So I get a 4, and same thing here, I'm going to get a 16. Okay. Can't really see that. I'm going to switch it. Okay. So now I'm looking to find the equation of the tangent line. So y equals mx plus b. So I want to find the equation of this line, and I know this point is 2, 4. Let's start by finding slope. We could do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, but let's just use the derivative because m equals 2 times x. Well, x is 2. So m equals 4. And then let's plug in m, x, and y to solve for b. So 4 equals m times x plus b. So that's 8. So subtract 8 from each side. So b equals -4, m equals 4, so y equals 4x minus 4. Okay, same thing over here, y equals mx plus b. I'm going to find m by plugging x in my formula for m, so 2 times 4, so m equals 8. Then I'm going to plug it all in y equals mx plus b form to solve for b, so y equals m x plus b, so then b equals -16, and then I have y equals 8x minus 16. There you go, there's another application. Can you see over there? There you go.